Little Jimmy will tell you the police are your friends.
That's what little Jimmy says.
Serve, protect, and break a brother's neck.
Yeah.
You see, speaking of police, did you see that on the news how the young lady got pulled over, and I guess the cops had touched her or something, and she assaulted him, and she beat him down, and then they ended up beating her up, and then she ended up going to jail. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
For defending herself.
Yeah, for defending herself.
Wow. I guess cops are invincible, huh?
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's also doing a lawsuit against the police department now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, she is.
Well, she needs to.
Well, little Jimmy says again, the police are your friends.
That's what little Jimmy say.
Well, because little Jimmy get busted in the head down to the white meat and ain't cool. It's expensive.
Yeah, I bet it is expensive, little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy just don't do 3 or 4 stitches like normal people.
No,
And he gotta put like a picket fence up.
speaking of which, never mind, I'm not even go there.
I need to go back to school because I got to read the story again. Now, for those that missed it, I was just mentioning that in Henry County, county officials, and we're going to get into DJ 364 segment in just a couple of moments. Henry County officials say a drug search at Headland High School resulted in a confrontation between a parent and police that ended in charges for the man and his child. Now, Maddox, that's the sheriff, Henry County Sheriff, Will Maddox, says deputies visited the school Wednesday after receiving a tip that drugs would be in a car. Now, Maddox says a drug dog indicated, I said indicted, I read it wrong, indicated the presence of narcotics in another car. The student who owned the vehicle called her father, the 51-year-old Billy Bell, the father who pushed an officer and was charged with assault. Maddox says the student, 19-year-old Lauren Bell, attempted to intervene and was charged with disorderly conduct. Maddox said prescription pills belonging to Lauren Bell's mother were in the car. So, that's just a recap.
Now, your topic is about hip-hop and music and kids and stuff like that, right? Something like that?
Yeah, that's going to be...
Now, can I ask a question on the show?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you guys agree that they should have been told on? Or do you think the person that told on them was a snitch?
Nowadays, man, it's a fine line. You know, these kids, they focusing on, I'm not a snitch, but this a fine line on between letting someone know something that's, you know, for the safety of somebody else, or be a little snitch. So, I get
My thing is this is the question I always ask, because, you know, I talk about snitching in school. You know, little Jimmy a snitch, I'm going to tell you. I got a song about it and everything, wrote a song about it. When you but Jimmy, you the only one in that school. No, when I go to other schools and people invite me to come because I'm so smart and cute, I'm cute too.
And then pay little Jimmy too.
And they pay me.
Okay.
And see, but now little Jimmy say I'm snitching. And now check this out, this is the question, check this out. Do you realize that only a criminal will ask you not to snitch? It's only a criminal. Nobody doing the right thing will ask you not to snitch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so why are we protecting the snitching thing when it's the criminal asking you to let them continue to be a criminal?
Probably because there's consequences and repercussions.
But now they're still living.
That the snitchee is now...
Now, what my grandpa taught me was this: if it wasn't for those consequences and repercussions that Martin Luther King and everybody went through, we wouldn't have the opportunity when we be on this radio show and talk about it.
You right.
So there's got to be a sacrifice for the greater good. So I'm snitching. I'm telling.
Okay.
I hear that.
Your self-preservation will have the decimation of your whole community.
Okay.
Are you sure you're 12, Jimmy?
Yes, I'm told you I'm homeschooled. And see, my grandpa don't spare the rod. I ain't no spoiled child. I gotta get it out while I'm outside, because when I get back in the house, I'm gonna lock down.
So be looking out for Liz Jimmy's snitch movement coming in 2011, 2012.
I'm telling, I'm snitching. I want to be a part of my community switching. I'm tired of seeing my neighborhood falling. Cousin drug dealing and killing, and you're scaring other people from calling 911. You know what happens when you don't tell the authorities about the drugs and the guns? You help them kill us. If we start telling and snitching, then these criminals will feel us. Have a nice day.
All right, let's go ahead and
Yo!
we got some more news at the top of the hour, by the way.
360 Sports Report. What's up, ATL? Got to give a shout out to UConn. You know, Monday night, they went ahead and took the championship. It was an ugly game. I don't know if anybody saw the game, but it was a low-scoring, ugly basketball game. The score was 53-41. You know, that's uncommon for a national championship game, but hey, UConn was victorious in the game over Butler, and this is the third championship UConn has won since '99, and they got one in '04, they got one in '99, and now they got one in 2011, so shout out to Coach Jim Calhoun. He's 68, got his third championship, so, man, I don't know, I was just a little disinterested in this tournament this year, man. There was a lot of upsets last year, so it was more interesting than me. Yeah. Moving on to the NBA, going into the NBA playoffs. I was out last night eating fried rice and California rolls, watching the Miami Heat get dusted off by the Milwaukee Bucks. It was a crazy game. LeBron went for 29. Chris Bosh had a silent 18, and the rest of the team only scored less than 8. So it was a little embarrassing for the Heat going into the playoffs. But at the same time, Dwayne Wade was not on the court. You know, he had a thigh injury. So, you know, the Wadeless Miami Heat fell to the Milwaukee Bucks last night. So, hey, shout out to the Miami Heat. Maybe they'll see, you know, the Celtics in the first round, or the Lakers in the finals, and they'll have their game tight. Also, moving on to other news, I see Allen Iverson has a little controversy following him. He got pulled over in the ATL a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he got pulled over. Yeah, in a Lamborghini. He was actually the passenger on this at this time. He got pulled over on Piedmont and Peachtree Road for having a dealership tag.
Wow, he was doing it for real because he don't practice.
He don't practice.
He's not practicing.
You know, he's playing overseas now. He got put out. You know, he left the
What is
NBA.
he a stuffed turkey, right? Oh no, he plays in turkey. That's right.
Yeah. But you know, the cops ran the dealership tag and they found it was 2 years old. You know. And they towed his Lamborghini, so he was out there cussing at the police and going off, you know. Yeah. Right. So, you know, they told his car, he said, you know, go ahead and take it, I got 10 more. So he was being a little arrogant at the time.
I said a curse word once.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
I said, gosh, you ought to do hickey hack, I won't.
Ooh, I'd have still got popped in the mouth.
I did. 4 times, lips closed, ever since. No, I wouldn't open it that wide. But they put soap in my eyes and I couldn't believe it. I was mad.
On that note, shout out to Dwight Howard. He needs some soap in his mouth. He missed his second game due to a suspension, 18 technical fouls, and he's out. So this is second suspension for the school year. Jimmy got me going on a school trip.
I can't that's what you want to White House.
How do y'all like golf?
I love golf. I think golf is very interesting. It's very intellectual.
And it's getting a little more controversial.
Yes, it is. Blackberry ain't winning no more. I'm sorry.
Hey, shout out to Tiger Woods.
Is he allowed to be black?
You know, the Masters is going on.
If you're the person that, you know, stipulates the color that at least you ain't, so I that's what I let me see, he's got Asian and can it be an abrasion?
He's like a mixtape.
Oh, I was supposed to be on the break. Hey, that's what his wife was doing, was giving him a sample of the beat break. Hey, I just got off of Ringwood last week. That's right.
Be looking out for this young man his name is Ricky Fowler. He's the youngest person to be in the Masters. He went in and got a little lesson in Masters etiquette. He went into the press conference with his hat to the back. You know, and I got a picture of him.
He didn't get a green card yet, has he?
No, not yet. He's going to ruin his chances if he don't get it together. I mean,
Let me see what he look like. Oh, God.
See, that is
Hat to the back.
Oh, there's nothing.
And the foreman, he said, turn your hat around. He didn't do it at first. Then he asked him again, please, young man, turn your hat around.
Oh,
Now this is golf now.
He complied, but, you know, he was a little defiant. So I said, he's
they're gonna have to break him in.
Yeah, he's going to have to get a lesson.
They're gonna have to break him in.
It's a very prestigious level.
Yeah, so that's like the golf version of a technical, something like that.
Well, he didn't, you know. Yeah, I guess it was a red flag for us.
You know what, I'm glad he didn't like say, yeah, boy, something like that.
He probably wanted to.
He probably, even though that's outdated.
Yeah.
I got you.
And lastly, as far as baseball is concerned, the Braves lost to the Milwaukee Brewers today. They had a four-game series, and they fell. Scored 4-2. They lost 3 of the 4 games. And, they're about, what's the score? It's 4-2 on the road. And so hopefully the Braves will pick it up and get off of this losing streak and come back to Turner Field and do some things. Get a W.
They're crushing everybody in Milwaukee, you know.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee, got it going on.
Yeah.
I guess they say the buck stops there.
The Buck stops there. Might have had a little too much brew.
Yeah,
Trying to play against the Brewers.
They said I drink to that, Mr. Indian.
But that has been your 360 Sports Report. Big Break Radio.
What up, world? It is now time for the LOB. The lowdown with your lovely Lola B. The Beastie Boys will make some noise come May 3rd when the delayed 8th studio album Hot Sauce Committee Part 2 is finally released. But the boom bop has come a little early for the New York's Bad Brothers. On Wednesday, Make Some Noise, a track from the album was leaked online. These leaks are getting a bit out of hand. It seems like the people just can't wait to, should I say the labels, that is. Oops, should I say that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
There's some truth to everything.
I'm just saying, like Legend said, I'm just saying. Okay. And speaking of leaks, the R&B sex crew Raheem DeVaughn presents his 11th mixtape release, Henny Taught Me. Henny Taught Me. Who taught him? Henny.
What the heck is a Henry?
I don't know. I don't ask.
This is Raheem. Who is this Raheem?
Well, see, yes. There you go, Raheem. So Raheem, Henny taught me. Raheem taught me.
I don't think that Jimmy should be listening to this.
Hilarious. Okay, go ahead. Well, the mixtape is hosted by DJ Money. Henny Taught Me is a collection of Raheem's greatest slow jams from his previously released albums, The Love Experience, Love Behind the Melody, and The Love and War Masterpiece. That a self-proclaimed R&B hippie, neo-soul rock star is currently at work on his 4th studio album titled A Place Called Loveland. I am ready. I'm ready.
Big shout out to the homie, Raheem.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So,
Hey,
don't say that. It's, look at the title, Loveland. It's going to be everything.
I mean, just because it's titled Loveland doesn't mean it's gonna be another hit album or Grammy nominated. Well, I think
Hey.
it might be Grammy nominated, but it's still gonna be left on just like any other neo-soul album.
See, this is why.
I love neo-soul though. I love neo-soul. I love the good R&B. I love Raheem and Jill Scott and the music and all them, but
I don't want to hear none of that. You ain't no good. Anyway.
we tell the truth on the deep break.
Anyway. Choices.
So, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So how long do you think that particular style of music will last?
Thank you.
Sean G?
How long do I think it's gonna last?
Yeah, do you think it'll kind of fizzle out because there's not many?
Music Social, I got that new song and video.
Well, that's different.
I don't know.
Raheem DeVaughn is nice.
I don't know.
Let me just talk about this. Ed Robinson, Raheem DeVaughn, Live. Have you heard what, Ashley?
Have you heard Swiss Beats' new song?
No, I
I
haven't.
don't really care what next.
That's what I always make sure that is horrible. Deep break.
I was with Dre on the detox. He wasn't with Dre.
You know, this is so funny when we were talking about all this negativity. I want to talk about Wiz Khalifa and Miss Amber Rose.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yes, now. He's on tour right now. Yes. Well, sources are reporting that black and yellow rapper Wiz Khalifa has proposed to the model and Kanye West's ex-girlfriend, Amber Rose. And apparently the two are supposed to marry this summer. That's like the little rumor going around. Apparently Wiz is going on tour for the next month, but he told Amber when he gets back he's going to marry her, and he was serious. He asked her to start making plans, and Khalifa hasn't yet confirmed the proposal as of yet, although he has made his feelings for